part for creating the data entry form. Okay, so different between data entry form and then tabular report is that for tabular report normally we do the query for arrange the data and then the criteria all, and then we do for the report wizard. For the data form, right, so since they are all from the same table and then there's no any customization, right, so we no need to do any criteria, we straight away can go do the form. For label and the report only we need the query design. Okay, so now they are saying that using the student table and then this one, all right, so what we do, okay, we go for create, okay, form wizard, okay, student table, okay, and then okay, we state the roll number, first name, last name. Okay, so roll number, follow the sequence of first name, last name, okay, and then gender, DOB, telephone, email. Okay, gender, DOB, telephone, and then email. So we just follow the sequence, okay, in this order would be displayed, right. Okay, and then the thing is that we have to create a drop down menu. Okay, so we just follow the existing one. So place it every screenshot showing that your form with the record from the database. So for this one, so once we click next one, right, so it's in the column, okay, and then the data form here, as remember, so we just add the title student, the table name is students, right, so we just type and then we add another word, entry form. So doesn't matter is that have any title, we just add the behind entry form, should be okay. Okay, then finish. So they say that with the data from the table, right, this will be our screenshot to show that the form has been created. Okay, so this is the first part. Okay, then the next one is that they're asking to import the code file. This is because they are asking for add another thing, right, as a key. So here we have to import the country code. Okay, from file, text file. So there's no any like the specification we have to make. So we straight away do as usual. Okay, social contain. Okay, and then they say that ISO code as the primary key. So ISO code as the primary key. Then finish. Okay. This one done. And okay, on the form create a new control using the drop down menu, which is list. Okay, from place it control between DOB and telephone. So we have to place it in between DOB and then telephone number. So we go for the design view. So we extend the bottom part here. So between the telephone and DOB, right, so we highlight this one. Okay, and then we move it a bit down here. So now the drop down menu going to be at the here. Okay, so now you see here there are three options. Okay, this one the XYZ, combo box, and then the checkbox. So as per IGC syllabus we have seen, okay, so we have this one for the radio button. So radio button is the XYZ, here the option group. Okay, combo box for the drop down menu. So it's like the form you can click and then its list will drop down. Okay, like how we select the design viewer. So the one all we select the date format, all right, same like that, and then the checkbox. So for this question is the combo box for the drop down menu. So we select here, then it will come out, right. Okay, so and then this one, right, we are not going to type it the value. So we are not giving any new thing. So it's just now we import the file, right. So that going to be the table query, because you see here, okay, on the form created and then place it use mesh member, and then you can see here the data collect sort, so limited only to the ISO code listed. So it's already provided, so we don't need to type anything. So here we click I have a combo box. Okay, then there is from the table country code, the ISO is on this one, right. So we select this one. Okay, and then we just need the only this ISO code. Okay, then okay, here if you see here they also mentioned that the list should show alphabetical. Okay, so the country code start from, okay, the ISO code start from like A to Z. So we do the sorting. Okay, and then this is how it will look like a sample. And then here we make sure we have to insert the value, because someone fill up the form when they select the country, right. So where is going to be stored? So this one is going to be stored at the nationality. So this one also they state here selected stored in the nationality part. Okay, and then the label is a country code. So this is what we are going to give as the label. So the label for the drop down menu, and then finish. So the country code, and then here is look like here. Okay, and then if you see here, they're asking for the evidence, right? Drop down menu list, drop down menu label with the full text visible. Okay, data entry so that the only unique values are listed, control limit data. So all this one you have to show an evidence, right? So the first evidence is that this one is a one evidence. The another one is that you click on the property sheet here and then go to data, so we can see the control source. So means that whatever we are typing here, it will refer to the part here, right? So these are two screenshots. You can take it. Okay, and then if you want to adjust a bit, make sure it look like here, right? So we do the layout view, so we align together with here, and then this one is like here, so it should be okay. So then we go for the form view, and then we open up the list. Okay, so you just show that, though then we can see the order of ascending order, right? So that will be the evidence. Okay, and then that will be the evidence. Okay, and then we want to add a new format, right? So we click on the button here, new blank record, and then we type it up. So we just type the given data. Okay, and then we have to save it. So then the data will be entered. Okay, and then screenshot, once you fill up, right, just take a screenshot. Okay, new record display, screenshot of the form with the new form, that's it. Then if they ask for a proof, means we go back to the table here, and then either you use the find tool or filter tool. Okay, so either one we can use it. Okay, so then like selection also, so then we can use it to, usually I use the find tool, so can be also. So select the field where you want to select, and then the name, the one we enter, then you can screenshot that to show that we have entered correctly. That's for the form part. Okay, so what if like other thing they can be, they may ask us. Okay, so here this one we give the drop down menu, right? So another one will be the radio button. So radio button also same. So when you click here, so here the radio button, this one normally will be, we are the one giving the data, so we cannot import or merge it. So here we have to type it out, like let's say they given a 4 country means, so we give the country data over here. Again same, the source where we are going to place it, and then the label, that's it. And then another one is a checkbox, also same. So checkbox also, so checkbox normally for like a yes or no questions. Okay, then we have to label here, and then the source maybe like, so for example, okay, like they have anything like to have like a yes or no option, we can use it that one. So that's for the 3 things maybe can be asked for the form side. Actually quite easier only. So you can see form, report. Another one will be that label. So if they're not asking label, only the one, so I just give you the point for label. So label, what we will do, we will click on customize, and then we will, normally here we will create a new one, right? So normally we will adjust this one and then this one in a metric to create the label size. Okay, and then we select, and then next, this one also we can skip, and then this one also we follow the question paper, like is it in the same line or have to be in a different line. So for example, I just show randomly. Okay, and then we will create. Okay, and then sorting we are ready to do it here, we can do it in design view, label, and then finish. So this one will be for the label part. Again same, everything we are going to do in the design view, but usually this one, right, so whatever we make changes, right, it will apply for all the labels. Then we enter the name center like that. So that's for the Microsoft Access. Okay, the front part, when you are importing the data, right, okay, on the property itself, the advanced option, right, there itself we check properly. Okay, when you import the file, right, okay, so when you import the file, the first thing you have to check is that, because some of you making mistakes still, that after you import only you are looking for the other things. Okay, so like here for example, we have selected the roll number, this one all okay, right? Okay, on the advanced part, this one part, please again check, like short telephone number, they say text means have to change it to text. then only it will display, otherwise you will see the error. Don't import everything finished then only you want to look it for the changes. Just straight away do it here please, and then the date order. So these are the part where I'm making a mistake. And then if it's a yes or no means I have to select the yes or no. Okay, yeah, that's all for access. Done.